Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor at Wyzant answering a student question that came in. This is from pre-calculus and has to do with navigation. A lot of questions in pre-calculus have to do with navigation. And so I'm going to sort of work through this as I read it. A pilot flies in a straight path for an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm just going to, it doesn't tell us what path the pilot takes, but I'm going to assume that she goes due north. And we're not really that interested in how long she flies due north. It's really how far. What's the distance that she flies? So to find the distance, we're going to multiply 1.5 times 670. That will give us our distance. 1.5, you have to work in hours, times miles per hour. And when you do that, you get 1,005 miles. So she goes 105,000 miles, and then she changes direction. So I'm just going to put a little dash line in here. And I'm going to have her change direction and fly to the right 10 degrees. And she does this for 2 hours. So once again, I'm not interested so much in the time, but in the distance. So 2 times 670 gives us 1,340 miles. And now the question is, how far away is the plane from its starting position? So that's our x. Well, this is a 10-degree angle here, which means this angle here has to be 170 because these two angles form a straight line. You can see that from the diagram here. And now we're just going to apply the law of cosines. So the law of cosines says that the side opposite the angle of interest, this is our angle of interest here, that square of that side opposite the angle of interest is equal to the first leg squared plus the second leg squared minus 2 times the first leg times the second leg times the cosine of the angle of interest. So there's a lot of computation here, but it's not too bad because we're going to be allowed a calculator. So that's what the law of cosine says. This opposite side squared is equal to the square of this one plus the square of this one minus 2 times that one times the cosine of 170. And when you do all this out, I end up with x squared being 254, sorry, let's get that. 5, 4, 5, 8, 106, and then I take the square root, and that gives me 2336 miles. And that's the answer to our question. And I think this is a good illustration of why doing a diagram is so helpful, because you can see this in the context of the diagram. And you can imagine that if this is not drawn to scale, if we were drawn to scale, this would be a little bit longer. And then you'd be going up from here and then coming down from here. And you could see that this would roughly be twice the distance from here to here. And so it seems like a reasonable answer. And you wouldn't be able to know that without the diagram. I think I wouldn't be able to know what to do without the diagram, but some people think they can work without the diagram. But this is just another example of why a diagram is so helpful. Okay, but that's it for this question. Quick and easy. Until next time, see you.